I want to tell you a secret. We'll keep it between us. I love Assassin's Creed. I've been playing Assassin's Creed since, like, I was just a little tiny child, man. Little tiny baby boy. A pathetic soy boy, little milk-drinking, cereal-loving, cartoon-watching goober. And I love playing Assassin's Creed. The first Assassin's Creed game I played was Assassin's Creed 3. That introduced me to the entire world of Assassin's Creed. And oh boy, it was a good time. I played Assassin's Creed 1. I'm now playing 2. I played Unity, Black Flag, 3, so, and I'm definitely 100% gonna be playing Code Red when it comes out. If it's anything like Ghost of Tsushima, I'm gonna lose my fucking shit. I loved Ghost of Tsushima. Assassin's Creed Unity, the review nobody wanted, but I want to make because I played the game and I want to review it. Bite me. Alright, Assassin's Creed Unity. Right off the bat, I'm just going to be honest with you. I really liked Assassin's Creed Unity. It was a nice breath of fresh air, I guess you could say. Now, I'm going to get into the particulars of each category. I'm going to make up the categories and etc. But just as an overview, starting off, this is going to be spoiler-free. I'm going to try and keep it spoiler-free. I know it's from, like, what, like 2014? Nobody cares. But I know there's going to be, like, one person. There's going to be one person eventually that's going to watch the video and go, "You spoiled this game for me. How could you do it? How could you betray me?" So let's start off with the most important part of Assassin's Creed. The character drip. I rate Arno's assassin outfit on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 being Ezio, 1 being a pile of garbage on the street. And I rate this a solid, like, 8 or 9. I think Arno's outfit looks fucking sick. Now that the most important segment is over, time to move on to the least important segment. Stop. I'm gonna rope assassinations in here. I think the assassination missions in Unity are some of the best out of all of the assassin games that I've played. These are so good. I love the different approaches. Okay, so there's different approaches you can go. You can just go run in there and loud and just kill everyone if you want to. If you want to, you can go ahead and do that. It's not going to be easy, but you can, but it's a lot easier to go around the area and look for opportunities that'll make it easier. It give you an in to whatever building or whoever you need to talk to, or even an in right to the target to go stab them in the goddamn throat. It's great. I really love it. I love games that give you so many options with this stuff. Now the stealth can get a little janky, just like any other Assassin's Creed. Same with the parkour. It can be a little janky. Sometimes you'll walk right past someone and they won't notice you. Sometimes you'll walk right past somebody and they're gonna be immediately alerted. You know, it's a little weird. And now the combat in general. The combat is a little different this game compared to the other ones. The other ones, you can, especially 3 that I played and Black Flag, you can just go right in there. Stealth is not a word in Assassin's Creed 3. So you don't need to do stealth. Saying the word stealth is like saying Voldemort in Harry Potter, okay? Just, you don't do that. This game, however, it is a lot easier to do stealth than to just run head on in there. I mean, you can. It is an option. And once you learn the combat system, because it is a little different, it's not like a, hey, let me just immediately counter this and then immediately kill you by pressing 2 buttons. That's not it. It's, let me press 3 buttons to immediately kill you. Once you're a high enough level, and once you get better gear, you can do that. Well, once you learn the nuance of the system, it's actually quite nice. I really like the combat. Though I am kind of a fan of just immediately obliterating everyone, like in Assassin's Creed 3. Connor is a fucking tank, man. It's fucking wild. And now I'm moving on to the parkour. I really like the parkour. I know, crazy. Wow, what the heck? Now, this game had a lot of glitches on release. A lot of them involving the parkour, but they've been patched out a little bit. This was kind of like the precursor to Cyberpunk, where it released glitchy as fuck and then gets better. But there's still a little bit of glitches in this. The parkour system, I thought it's very dynamic, and it's so satisfying once you learn it. It's so satisfying. I really, really loved it. It is janky. It can be janky, but every other Assassin's Creed game is janky. Like, sometimes you'll be like hanging on a wall and the guard's staring at you and he's like, hey, you know, there's a fucking guy on the wall there. Dude, is this guy supposed to, is this guy supposed to be here? I don't remember signing up for this. And then you're trying to, like, you know, jump down to stab them or climb up into a window to get away, but you just can't, because the game isn't letting you. Just little things like that. But overall, I think it's a very good improvement from the other games. But because Assassin's Creed Unity flopped on launch because Ubisoft fucked the release, now they're afraid of innovation. That's a cursed word at Ubisoft, okay? It's just innovation. What are you, insane? Sorry, this review is a little chaotic. And now I want to talk about probably where this genuinely is kind of lackluster. The story. Now, I like the story for one reason, and then I'll get into the cons of the story. So pros, there's a hot redhead. Almost threw up. Sorry, I was just remembering all the other Assassin's Creed games that don't have a hot redhead in them. Now, I'm just gonna be completely upfront and honest when I say this. I don't remember a single goddamn thing in this. I played it, and I remember doing the missions. I remember doing the story. And there is a story that, you know, one mission leads into the other, but I just don't know what happened. It was like a fever dream. Like, it wasn't impactful. I don't know what to say. Like, it was fine. It was serviceable. I remember little story beats, and I remember certain things that happened, but sometimes I don't remember, how did we get here? Why am I killing this guy? What? It's a little weird. It's a little confusing. Kind of like my channel. And the ending, without spoilers, a little unnecessary. I felt there was a certain death, I'm just gonna say, of a character that was very unnecessary. Like, it just felt like, I mean, like, you can see it coming from a mile away. I'm just gonna be honest with you. When you get introduced to the character, to when they fucking die, you can tell immediately. You're like, oh, you know, something's a little funky here. I'm getting a stinky whiff of shit here. Something's not right. I don't know how to rate it. I'm sorry. I'm not a professional reviewer. I'm gonna just give you the straight numbers here out of 10. Gameplay includes combat and stealth. I'd give it 7.5 out of 10. The parkour, I'm gonna give it like an 8 or 9 out of 10. I don't know what it is. It was so satisfying if you get everything right and you do everything right and you time it all perfectly. It looks so it feels so good. It feels so good. I definitely recommend you play this. Story I think is where it drags the most. I'm gonna give that maybe like a 5 or a 6. The only thing carrying the story is a redhead. Assassin's Creed Unity is kind of a weird game, because it really flopped on release. Like I said, it's kind of like a Cyberpunk situation, but it never recovered like Cyberpunk kind of did. Cyberpunk got like an anime, and it got like, you know, people started playing it again after it fucked up. Unity is just a permanent shit stain on Ubisoft, which really sucks, because I think at the end of the day, it had good ideas. I thought it was a great game. I really liked the setting, French Revolution. It's nice. It's just the problem was the execution, specifically in the story, and obviously the glitches at release, but they've been patched out a little bit. There's still 1 or 2 glitches, but it wasn't like game-breaking glitches. It was just kind of like oh, that was weird, or that body exploded like a ragdoll. I don't think they do that normally. Post-edit lard here. Yeah, I forgot to rate the game. Professional YouTuber, everybody. I don't know. I think for overall Assassin's Creed Unity, I'd give it like 7 or 8 out of 10. I'm just gonna go 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was a very good game. I thought it was underrated, but it does obviously have its flaws, like every other game. But yeah, that's it.
So how about you like and subscribe?